15 Things You Didn't Know About Pope Francis. Welcome to Alux.com, the place where future billionaires come to get inspired. Hello Aluxers, and welcome to another exciting original video presented by Alux.com. If you're new here, welcome. Be sure to subscribe and follow us on Instagram at Alux. Today we're revealing some interesting and unknown facts about one of the most influential and powerful leaders of the world and the Catholic Church, Pope Francis. Pope Francis was born Jorge Mario Bergoglio in Buenos Aires, Argentina. He went to a technical secondary school and earned a chemical technician's diploma. His life changed when he was walking by a church one day and was so inspired by the priest that he decided to enter the seminary. He served as the Archbishop of Buenos Aires from 1998 to 2013, as Cardinal of the Roman Catholic Church of Argentina from 2001 to 2013, and as President of the Bishops' Conference of Argentina from 2005 to 2011. On March 13, 2013, he was named as the 266th Pope of the Roman Catholic Church at the age of 76, and he chose his name Francis after St. Francis of Assisi. The Pope's tenure has been characterized by his break from some of the more conservative beliefs of the Catholic Church, as well as his support of the world's poor and his environmental advocacy. He's also known for his humility and approachability. He has declined most luxuries offered to the Pope, and chooses to live a humble lifestyle, for example by deciding to live in the Vatican guest house rather than the papal residence. It's safe to say that there's never been a pope quite like this one. We're inspired by his influence, dedication, and passion, so it's time now to take a closer look at this powerful leader with the 15 things you didn't know about Pope Francis. Number 1. He used to be a bouncer. The Pope has had a few different jobs in the past before becoming the leader of the Catholic Church. Some of these jobs, like teaching and chemistry lab work, are not so surprising, given his science background. But there is one job he held in the past that could raise a few eyebrows. The Pope has said that while he was a student, he worked as a bouncer at a Buenos Aires nightclub. He also worked as a janitor to earn money for school. Number 2. He had a girlfriend in the past. As the Bishop of Rome and the leader of the Catholic Church, the Pope is not permitted to engage in romantic relationships, but he did have a girlfriend once upon a time. The identity of the woman has not been discovered, but Pope Francis has described her as one of a group of students he used to go dancing with. Their relationship ended when he discovered his religious vocation. The Pope says he also had a crush on a girl after he started seminary, and this caused him to doubt the path he had chosen, but he decided to fully dedicate himself to God and the Church. Number 3. He released a progressive rock album in 2015. Back in 2015, the Pope's progressive rock album entitled Wake Up, Music Album with His Words and Prayers, was released. The album was comprised of papal prayers and speeches set to pop, rock, and classical music. On the tracks, the Pope speaks English, Spanish, Portuguese, and Italian. Number 4. He only has one functioning lung. At the age of 21 years old, Pope Francis experienced a serious bout of health problems, including a life-threatening case of pneumonia and 3 cysts. These problems and other complications led to the removal of a large portion of one of the Pope's lungs. Although it's hard to believe, losing a lung doesn't seriously compromise one's health, but it does mean that Pope Francis is more vulnerable to respiratory illnesses like the flu and pneumonia. Number 5. He speaks 8 languages. The native language of Pope Francis is Spanish, but he also can speak fluent Italian, French, German, Portuguese, Latin, Ukrainian, and Piedmontese, which is a language spoken in a northern Italy region called Piedmont. Number 6. He is the first pope born outside of Europe in over 1,200 years. Out of the 266 popes there have been throughout history, 217 came from Italy, 16 from France, 15 from Greece, 6 from Syria, and 2 from Africa, with a few other countries represented as well. Pope Francis is not only the first pope from Latin America as a native of Argentina, but also the first pope born outside of Europe in the last 1,277 years. The last was Pope Gregory III, who was from Syria and ended his 10-year reign in the year 741. Number 7. He was named Time's Person of the Year in 2013. The first Person of the Year named by Time magazine was Charles Lindbergh in 1927, and every year since, Time has designated a person or group as the Person of the Year. Pope Francis was given the title the very same year he was elected Pope, which shows just how influential he is. Pope John Paul II was given the title in 1994, after he had held the position of Pope for 16 years. Number 8. The Pope's Harley-Davidson sold for $327,000 at auction. You heard that right. The Pope actually owned a 2013 Harley-Davidson Dyna Superglide, which was given to him as a gift from Willie Davidson, the grandson of the Harley-Davidson founder, to celebrate the company's 110th anniversary. The Pope's Harley-Davidson was sold at auction in 2014 in Paris, with the $327,000 in proceeds going towards a hostel and soup kitchen located in Rome. A leather Harley-Davidson motorcycle jacket signed by the Pope was also auctioned off with a winning bid of $77,500. Number 9. He's the second most followed world leader on Twitter. Pope Francis had the distinction of being the most followed world leader on Twitter for most of 2017 until he was surpassed in October by US President Donald Trump. When you combine the followers of the papal accounts that tweet the same messages in Spanish, English, Italian, Portuguese, Polish, French, German, Latin, and Arabic, he has about 39.5 million followers, while Trump has over 46.5 million followers. Former US President Barack Obama has them both beat, with his incredible 99 million followers. Number 10. Lamborghini gave him a customized Huracan. In November 2017, Lamborghini presented the Pope with a one-of-a-kind Huracan Lamborghini. The car is painted monoceros white, with Tiberio yellow stripes along the hood, roof, and body reflecting the colors of Vatican City's flag. Pope Francis autographed the car as well, increasing its value. The car is set to be auctioned off in May of 2018, with a starting bid of $250,000. All proceeds will be donated to the charities of the Pope's choosing. If you want to find out some more interesting facts about this luxury car company, click on the upper right-hand corner to watch our video of 15 things you didn't know about Lamborghini. Number 11. He cooks his own meals. Although there is certainly a full staff that can cater to the Pope's every need, he prefers to take care of himself, including cooking his own meals whenever possible. His specialty reportedly is the Spanish dish paella. Number 12. He nearly became Pope back in 2005. After the death of Pope John Paul II in 2005, the future Pope Francis received the second most votes in the papal conclave to become the next pope, but he was beaten out by Pope Benedict XVI. Number 13. He's the only pope ever to be featured on Rolling Stone magazine. Pope Francis became the first pope to ever be featured on the cover of the popular culture magazine Rolling Stone, which has been in publication since 1967. He appeared with the title, "The Times They Are A-Changin' at the Vatican." Number 14. He holds the record for the fastest person to reach 1 million Instagram followers. After the official Pope Francis Instagram page was launched March 19, 2016, it only took the pontiff 12 hours to surpass 1 million followers. This broke the previous record of fastest person to reach 1 million Instagram followers, which was held by David Beckham, who gained 1 million followers in 24 hours back in May of 2015. Number 15. He was ranked 5th on Forbes' Powerful People list. The Pope earned the 5th spot on Forbes' list of the 74 most powerful people in the world in 2016. Vladimir Putin took the top spot, followed by Donald Trump, Angela Merkel, Xi Jinping, and Pope Francis. Now that you've learned more about Pope Francis, we'd like to know, do you appreciate his less conservative approach to leading the Catholic Church? Let us know what you think in the comments. Still here? Here's a bonus fact just for you. Pope Francis is a big fan of the tango, which originated in his native country of Argentina. He used to go to dances with friends and dance the tango before he entered the church. For his 78th birthday, thousands of people tangoed in St. Peter's Square to celebrate the pontiff. Thank you for spending some time with us, Aluxer. Make sure to subscribe so you never miss a video. If you want more, we handpicked these videos you might enjoy, or head over to Alux.com for the best in fine living content on the planet. Be a part of the largest community of luxury enthusiasts in the world and tell your story.